Hello and welcome to a day in the life. So it starts out with a 5:45 a.m. wake up time, and I have to wake up this early because, well, I have an express train to catch. So I get up, and as you can see, I look really sleepy and dead. And then I go on to brush my teeth, wash my face, which, by the way, if you don't know what I use this CeraVe foaming cleanser. It is so nice, especially for those who have oily skin, and I highly recommend it. Then going to my parents' bedroom to look out the window and seeing the beautiful sunrise over the Mississauga skyline. And although it's nice, my sister's bedroom actually has the prettier view because she can see the CN Tower and a bit of the Toronto skyline. But anyways, I go downstairs and I open up the cage to see my birds. And as you can see, they look very nice today. And they're very chirpy around this time. And if you don't know their names, the yellow one is Kiwi and the blue one is Zazu, like the bluebird from Lion King. And I change their water and I eventually take them out of the cage. And as I pack my water bottle, you can hear them chirping a lot in the background. They are always so energetic and hyper, which is really funny to see. I then take my vitamin D medicine and then I pack my stuff. And as you can see, my bag, weighs a lot, about as much as Mount Everest, because I pack so many things, including camera gear, because you never know what you run into. And then get in the car, I start it up, and one thing I do is to check how much range I have. Even though my commute to the GO station is a little short, I don't want to get range anxiety. So I make sure the car is fully charged because it's fully electric. And one thing I like about this car is the ambient lighting. It just looks so cool on my shoes. I then make it to the GO station, and I actually gained more range as I was driving, so I'm a very good driver. I then go down, and I just slowly walk to the express train platform. So the commute consists of mostly driving and taking the train. So I basically take the express train to Union Station, which, if you don't know where that is in downtown Toronto. And then right at Union Station, I will hop onto the subway, and that's where I will get to my office, which is in the northern part of Toronto, North York to be more specific. And the GO train ride was about 20 minutes, and then the subway ride is around 35 minutes, assuming that there are no TTC delays, because, that's not fun, and the TTC is pretty prone to delays because so much shit happens there, but it is what it is. I did eventually get to the office around 9 o'clock, and I was able to log on, and I start checking my Slack messages and my emails. And then we go to celebrate my senior manager's birthday with some Japanese drinks from a Korean superstore and a birthday cake from Paris Baguette. With one of my coworkers accidentally touching the cake with her finger, which was very funny. One thing I find with these Japanese drinks is that they're very hard to open, but they're so delicious. Especially those soft drinks with the specific flavor I got. I then went back to work and eventually had some lunch with my coworkers. And then I had a coffee chat with the manager for strategy. And after the coffee chat, I rewarded myself with some coffee from Starbucks. I got myself a iced mocha latte, which is one of my favorite drinks from Starbucks. And then I go back to work. I go into standing mode, and then I get some more work done. And then I go to a private room where I can practice one of my presentations because I had one the following day for one of our latest business lines. And as you can see, Windows laptops always have their issues. This one was really annoying, but eventually I got it back running. And then I went on to actually practice. And as you can see here, I'm just doing a lot of talking, and I'm just going through my flow chart and everything that I'm talking about. And this one is related to one of our latest business lines, which is basically a new mortgage business line. So for those that are first home buyers, they can apply for a mortgage. And that's what I'm basically presenting about. And then go back, and I eventually finish work at around 5 p.m. where I get on the subway, and eventually I go to get some dinner. And as you can see, I try to figure out which train is leaving first because the staircase I came down didn't really show where the next train is, so I had to go around and look for where it is. I then ended up in the Midtown area, which is between North York and downtown. And then I walk over to this fast food Indian place, which is called Twisted Indian Wraps, which, if you don't know that place, it's like fast food Indian food, and I love it so much. Like, I got like a butter chicken salad, and it was really good. I then eventually go down to the subway, and then I have to go to U of T campus because I'm attending a speaker series by some guests who are from EY Parthenon. And if you don't know what EY Parthenon is, it's basically the management consulting side of EY. And EY is one of the big four accounting firms alongside Deloitte, KPMG, and PwC. Overall, I really enjoyed this speaker series, and it was awesome until the day ended like this.